Good evening, everybody. Uh, I would like to share you one strategy that works effective in the market, irrespective of the market conditions. जो भी market condition है, उसमें ये काम करेगा. ओके पहले आपको आना है ट्रेडिंग व्यू वेबसाइट में और इधर लगाना है इंडिकेटर में एसआर ब्रेक्स. आपको मिलेगा चार्ट प्राइम से ये इंडिकेटर. इसको क्लिक करना है. यू नीड टू click it and get it applied. Then you need to select moving average and moving average को edit करके put it as 200. ओके अब हमारी ये स्क्रीन ऐसा दिखेगा. तो हाउ डू यू ट्रेड दिस लेवल, ये ट्रेड कैसा करना है. तो I'll show it quickly. uh, excuse me, I'll show it quickly. You can take any stock, maybe persistent, LTM, anything for that matter, or Deepak Nitrate. Yeah, anything. Okay. So time frame होगा 15 minutes and conditions ये है कि EMA 200 के ऊपर जब रहेगा, when it is above EMA 200, we'll try to trade only on the upside breakouts, and when it is trading below EMA 200, we'll try to trade only for the downside. Okay, so moving ahead, ये ऐसा level form होगा. Like you can see, it forms levels accordingly. Green represents support, red represents resistance. So now that this is below EMA 200 and there is one level which is here, it got a breakdown. We'll take a trade on the downside on this window. कहाँ तक का टारगेट मिल सकता. So it can be previous levels or it can be simple, like you can go with 1:2 or 1:3 based on your risk appetite. It can work even in options but not for intraday. Okay, so as you can see the level, it loaded a little. So ये था support, ये टूटा, इसके नीचे close हो गया. Stop loss can be just be above the support which broken for higher risk reward. Like you can see here, it is around 1.7 so far, or it can be even EMA 200 also. In that case, it plays conservative. Stop loss hitting कम होगा पर reward थोड़ा बहुत मिल जाएगा. You'll get some reward. Okay, so I'm also showing you the back test of this strategy. Okay, if you can see, yes, इसके ऊपर close हो गया. If you have not booked a profit, 1:7, 1:8 जो भी मिला है, if you have not booked profit, closing above EMA 200 is your exit point. Okay, now on the next breakout, you can clearly see there is a breakout. This is our exit point. This was a previous resistance and there is a breakout right now. You can also trade on the same stock on the upside with keeping stop loss just below the previous breakout resistance or closer to EMA 200, and you can expect 1:2 or 1:3 considering this resistance. हो गया, boom. So this was a closing candle. This is the next day candle. On open it gave 1:4. So जो भी strategy कभी भी 1:4 या 1:3 से ज़्यादा दे रहे हैं, whenever a strategy gives 1:3 or 1:4, what does it indicate? Okay, let me explain that to you. If you are taking 10 trades, okay, 5 trades gave 1:3, 5 trades took SL. मान लो कि your SL is 10% per trade, target is 30%. In 5 trades, you will make 5 into 30, 150%. In other 5 trades, you will give 50% as loss. So I'm talking about stock option trading because the reward usually tends to be higher in stock options, right? So overall, you will make 100% gain even with 50% accuracy. Capital allocation matters, meaning per trade you need to deploy limited capital instead of going with all the capital, because we know there is a chance that half of the trades may go for SL, but overall it will create a profitable system. Profitable system से पैसा बनना है, you have to do this. Okay, getting back, we'll continue the back test. Any strategy shown by any blogger, YouTuber, content creator, they show it in such a way that only they show the setup and how it applies on one specific chart window, and this just end the video. But we are trying to show you something which is really into stock analysis. कैसा trading होगा, trade कैसा करना है, stop loss कैसा manage करना है, and all that. Okay, like said again, 1:2. This can be one support. Below this there is one more which is here. Okay, so why was the trade taken? EMA below 200 के नीचे है क्लोजिंग हुआ और एक रेजिस्टेंस ब्रेक करके नीचे आ रहा है. Okay, it is simple, it is a trend following system because जैसा ही ऊपर ब्रेकआउट देगा we trade on the upside, जैसा कि नीचे साइड ब्रेकआउट देगा we trade on the downside. Okay, you can see it gave 1:2 already, so this is closed. But if you are waiting for 1:3, you'll always trail your stop loss to your cost, and which is hit here, meaning there is no loss in the trade. Okay, so next, what's next? Now this looks like a tighter range. It is hovering around EMA 200. Again on the upside, closed above EMA 200, holding near a resistance. If you consider this as good amount of accumulation and a breakout, your trade will be on the upside for sure. Okay, putting your stop loss just below this, expecting 1:2 in the trade. 1:2 is minimum. 1:3, 1:4 is the additional expectation that you need to keep. You can see there are big candles being formed. Big candles means bigger buying. Big candles are created by institutions. It's not a retailer candle. So जैसा भी बड़ा candle बनेगा, accordingly you need to trail your stop loss and hold the position if you think it's a big winner. Okay, I would close my position here because these big candles are uh, the candles, the bigger candles which got this volume is taken out here, which shows a complete engulfing candle on a green candle. Green candle से ये 2x का size है, so this is an out position somewhere here. Still it gives 1% profit in the trade. Again, now there is a breakout or breakdown below EMA 200. There is a support level which it just tested. It went up to EMA 200. Again, it went above EMA 200, sustaining above EMA 200. Again, came down, sustaining below 200 this time. ज़्यादा सा sideways action है. It is not breaking out any levels on any side. This is a new volume level. But like said, it looks more of sideways. Yes, not closed properly with the wick. Now it looks clear. It went back. This looks pretty clear. Okay, we'll again take a trade plan here. You will have sufficient time for entry and exit because this is a fixed 15-minute setup and it can be more than intraday setup, right? So 1:2 is target रहेगा. If this moves really quick, it can also give up to 1:4 and 5. Okay. Yeah. Technically, it shows the stop loss is taken here, right? But when there is a breakdown again, we'll make a re-entry. Re-entry here. If you could see, this is a stop loss. Same level breakdown happened here. Re-entry. Re-entry with same level of stop loss. Or again, like I said, you can put EMA 200 also. EMA 200 hardly gives 1.5%, like I said, but just keeping above resistance will give bigger target with a lesser accuracy. Right, all right. Yeah, here you can see a spike. This didn't make a close, made a close, meaning um, the wick, it just went above, but it didn't make. Usual stop loss scenario, if there is a closing above the SL range, that's when you need to exit the trade. Spikes are always made to remove you from the position. Okay. Now this is a 1:4 trade, powerful enough. You risked hardly 1%, you gained almost 3%. Okay. The other scenario, like I explained, if you put your SL on the EMA, see, this trade gave almost 1:2, right? Same goes with the other scenario also. Even if you put for this on the EMA, it gave 1:2. So it's your choice to choose which system to take and proceed. Should you use EMA or should you go with the resistance scenario and play out? Trading is all about stop loss hitting. 5 stop loss hit होना ही होना है. Until unless you are really better, you are a pro trader. This is the easiest system I can offer. And one more thing, you should never trade from a level as a support or resistance. ऐसा नहीं कि अभी इधर टेस्ट हो गया इधर ट्रेड लेते, अभी इधर टेस्ट हो गया इधर ट्रेड लेंगे, ऐसा नहीं. Only we need breakout or breakdown. Meaning अभी ये दो लेवल है, दो लेवल में से either it should break out that upside or break down downside. The, only these are the two conditions which we will trade. We'll ignore rest of it. Okay. Now this is the resistance. We'll not trade it. We want a breakout. You may consider this as a breakout, but ideally, on even you consider post formation of this next one or two candle, you will exit with very small loss. How much? Hardly 0.25%. Okay, now it looks like a support for you on your chart as well. There is a lot of volume coming in the uh, you know chart. If you can see, there is volume. Right, this looks like a breakdown for many traders. Is it? But it has this demand zone here. That's the power of a demand zone. You can see clearly on a different time frame, like maybe 125. If you are able to see, it shows like this. See, this is the bigger demand zone, and it went into the demand zone, and of course it just crossed below EMA 200 on 125-minute time frame chart, but it gave a big bounce. So you also need to look out for higher time frame support or resistance before taking any trade. But to keep it very simple, you should take downside trade when chart is trading below EMA 200, upside trades when it is trading above EMA 200. Simple. Okay, this is the no noise system that anyone can follow. Here we can see another resistance area being tested or hit by the price, but there is a lot of buying that came in the chart, because for coming down it took almost 24th say 27th, meaning 2 days, but for going up it just took only one day. So buying action is more in the chart. So this is again analysis on the other side. Now is this a breakout? Can you consider this as a breakout for upside trade? When you see through the rules, it already closed above EMA 200 and made a breakout of one of the resistances. So possible entries considering the speed of the chart movement can be made post this breakout level here with this stop loss or with the low. Okay, scenario 1. Scenario 2, you can consider here, but you need to keep a deeper stop loss, assuming this is a weaker resistance, this is a strong resistance. Okay, see it broke again. So this is an SL hit. Excuse me, this is an SL hit trade here, but if you have made your entry post breakout of this resistance somewhere here with this stop loss, this has gave you the target, which is almost 1 is to 3. Even you push your stop loss a little deeper, it gave almost 1 is to 2, even if your stop loss is near to the EMA, right? And again, when the position already gave you more than 1 is to 1, you have to trail your SL to cost. No risk in that. Now this level has broken. Price is trading below the EMA 200. This should be a downside entry, ideally. This one with a stop loss just above the candle along with EMA 200. Okay, what should be the target? 1 is to 2 minimum. It closed. This is the SL on this trade. What next? I do nothing. Now again I see a breakout. How much I gave here? 30 points. So now again I see a breakdown. go for 1:2 again. Of course, this time it looks fast. So, yep, like I said, it gave almost 1:2, 3.8. So, previous trade took 30 point SL. This trade gave almost 100 point. Even you consider 1:3, like I said, speed of the candles, it was more, so I'll wait in the trade. It gave 90, 60, 90. So 90 point बना है, 30 point गया है. Still we have 60 point net in hand for this trade. Okay, what next? Now it is continuously trading below EMA 200. This is one more level that formed. Every breakdown will trade on the downside to take put positions. So it's better to trade on high beta stocks if you are especially trading in options, because high beta stocks offer good moment compared to the non high beta stocks. Like I don't feel like picking ITC or Hindustan Unilever to trade options. What we pick, we can pick something like you know Persistent, Deepak Nitrate, Dixon, HDFC, AMC, etc. So this is a clear breakout. Again, here is a breakout. You can either make entry above on the high of the candle or on the close of the candle here for the second time. So even if I made an entry here, assuming this, okay, putting an SL just below the candle or below the EMA, my stop loss goes for 25 points. On the second time when there is a breakout, now I make an entry on the close with an SL just below the EMA. Now this time it gave 1:3. So here there is one interesting thing if you have observed. Whenever on the same level for the first time, if there is an SL hit, assuming this candle closed here, there is a candle closed here and it went down and hit the SL level. On the next time, whenever it made a close above, this time it gave more than 1:3 usually. Okay, point to be noted. Now this trade also gave almost 1:3. Looks like even 1:4. Higher. How much? 1:5. But we have no grid. Like I said, 1:3 on the speed moment. Later on, you observe this sideways moment, you exit or just close the trade or trail it very tight. Okay, what next? We are waiting. We do nothing on the chart. Now this is a support level. Did it break? It broke, but it didn't close. It didn't close yet. No closing. अभी इधर close हो गया. And this is the first candle of 21st October. You enter a short trade, keep a stop loss just above the candle or just above the level or just above the EMA. Anything works. Okay. Again, we focus for 1:2. Done. 1:2 as per candle close. अगर ये लेवल के ऊपर स्टॉप लॉस लगाना है, it is 1:3. If you put an stop loss just above the EMA, it is 1:1.5, like I said. But even if you want to, go for 1:2, it will still work. This is what the real professional trading is all about. You can see there is a stop loss, there is a target, there is a stop loss, there is a target, there is a there is no stop loss, there is a target, right? So isn't it interesting? If you put this level of stop loss, it also offered almost 1 is to 4. Candle close offered 1 is to 3. EMA offered 1 is to 2. And as we notice, there is also, fine, I'll keep it. As we know, this trade, it gave money. If you notice, there is also one more breakdown here. EMA 200 ke niche, and there is a level breakdown here. Now again, short here and place a stop loss just above. I can't place above EMA now. See, it's a 5% stop loss for swing trading. So this is fine, 1% or just above the previous candle, right? Now expectation is it is a second breakdown. So there might be a strong trend coming in on the downside, or maybe you can stick to the same 1 is to 2 trading rule. Okay, do you think this movement is quick? As per me, it is quick. So you can trail your stop loss somewhere below 1 is to 1, like maybe here in into profits, or book half quantity and keep the remaining half open. See, magic, right? 1 is to 3 again. So it is pretty simple. I hope you understood this strategy. If you want to apply it even on Nifty, it should work. There is no harm in checking it on Nifty for its functionality, whether it will work or not. But rules are really important. Like you need to ensure that you are following stop loss very strictly and getting out of the position and entering trade as soon as it gives you a proper confirmation. So this is all about trend trading. I hope this strategy helps you figure out. Even the best traders in the world have a accuracy of around 70%, meaning they are also losing 3 out of 10 trades at any point of time. So what makes the money? Holding the winners, cutting off the losers. Even the same scenario we try to replicate on the chart, like we try to cut down on the losers, like this, if this is a loser, we try to cut down it here. On the winner, if there is a momentum, we held it hold for a little longer. Same goes with this, right? So if you think these indicators help for you to make money by choosing any stocks that are in news for the day, or as simple as you have a fixed watch list of beta stocks, high beta stocks, which you can trade. I hope this helps you in learning. Thank you so much for watching so far. Subscribe for more.